Hello and welcome to the Exclamation Journal's Dreams, Visions and Mindscapes Conference. My name is Chandler and I will be chairing this panel on the theme of fantasy and imagination. I am a current master's student in English Literary Studies at the University of Exeter, with research interests in 18th and 19th century literature that pertains to the Gothic and Romantic genres, medical history, psychology, altered states of consciousness, and ecology. I have a collection of 3 fantastic and eclectic papers to introduce for this panel today. The first is from Marta Zanuka, an unscientific mishmash of daydream and fact, imagination and generosity in Dorian Nguyefa's A Ghost in the Throat. Marta is a first-year PhD student in English at the University of Liverpool, researching 21st century writer narratives, self-referentiality, and its connection to affect, embodiment, and community. Marta's paper aims to unveil the lines between selfishness and generosity, individualism and connection, dream and reality in A Ghost in the Throat. Incorporating theories of disappropriation and affect, Marta considers the ethics of voicing another individual's narrative and the fine line that emerges between selflessness and selfishness. Next is Sarah Scaife, Dream as Aperture, Dream as Well. Sarah is a postgraduate researcher and artist in the drama department at the University of Exeter, exploring medicines of uncertainty through performance research and self-reflective practices. Sarah's creative research for this paper draws upon connections between her personal chemotherapy experience and the medical vision of the 16th century mystic and scholar Dr. Teresa de Avila. Sarah discusses the ways in which the language of suffering and illness may be recapitulated through visionary experiences to evolve beyond the health as good and illness as evil binary. Our final panelist is Dorka Tamas, who is presenting on supernatural vision in Sylvia Plath's bee poems. Dorka is a PhD researcher at the University of Exeter, concentrating on the power of the supernatural in Plath's poetry. In addition, she is also a co-founder of the Sylvia Plath Society. This paper discusses Plath's bee poems, The Bee Meeting, Sting, The Arrival of the Bee Box, and Wintering, with consideration of the supernatural, both diabolic and visionary, as a means through which female emancipation may be enacted. In doing so, Dorka takes into account the influence of earlier witch histories and mythologies on Plath, and how she intertwines these with her own creative voice. In addition to this panel, we are also hosting 5 other panels under the themes of hauntology and ecology, adaptation and creative practice, psychology and identity, world wars, modernism and trauma, and approaches to sexuality, all of which can be found on our YouTube channel. As of today, our journal's 5th volume, Monsters, Monstrosity, and the Inhumanities, has been published online. You can find all the links to this publication alongside our previous editions, the other conference panels, and our social medias below. Also, if you have enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe to stay tuned for further videos in the future.